called them the Sahaba. The Prophet said, Ikhwani, Ikhwani. Kan yashtaqu ila ikhwani. He was yearning to meet his brothers. And they said, Alasna ikhwanaka ya Rasulullah. Aren't we your brothers? He said, Bal antum ashabi. Or sahabati. You're my companions. Ikhwani ya'tuna min ba'di. My brothers come after me. And then he said, they have set reward of 70 from amongst you. And they asked, how could that be? And he said, لأن أنتم لكم أعوان على الخير ولم يكن لهم أعوان على خير. You have people to help you do your good, but these people will come and there's little help. They'll be doing good without much help. Because the religion loses its, fervor. People loved religion. Now they don't want to hear about it. So the first group was called Sahaba, and then they called them Tabi'een. The Tabi'un are the people that followed the Sahaba. And then they called them Tabi'een. Then they had a problem. Because what do you call the Tabi'een? It gets too much. And so Imam al-Shatibi said they called them Ahl al-Tasawwuf, the people of Tasawwuf. They were the people that were on the way of the early Salaf. And this is why people forget that the people of Sufiya, they were the harshest. They always took madhabahum al-ahwat. They always took the most difficult things. They didn't take the rukhas ever. People of Tasawwuf were very, very strict in their outward adherence. They weren't people of rukhsa. And they, in fact, even the ulama mentioned that the big akabir of Sufiya did not follow madhab. They didn't have taqleed. They followed kitab wa sunnah. I mean, all the madhabs are kitab wa sunnah, but they would take their ahkam directly from the book and the sunnah because they were people of ijtihad. They didn't go through, they went straight from Allah and His Messenger. Like Imam Sanusi, is Idris. He's a famous scholar. He had we have Palm Pilot today. He had Palm Pilot. If he wanted a verse from Quran, he looked in his right hand and he saw it. If he wanted hadith, he looked in his left hand, he saw it. He just could look like that. And they were there. It's one of his karamat. People don't believe these things. I believe them. Is Sahih in Manaqib of Abu Bakr and Umar. The Prophet ﷺ said about this cow who was being ridden, he said, "Ma khuliqtu lihada." I wasn't created to be ridden. And one of the Sahaba said, "Abaqara tatakallam ya Rasulullah." Does a cow talk? He said, "Ana umiru bihi ana wa Abu Bakr wa Umar." I believe it, and so does Abu Bakr and Umar. And Mahal al-Shahid is Abu Bakr and Umar weren't present when he said it. But he was just showing them, if he said it, that Abu Bakr and Umar believed it. And we know karamat sahiha, the Uqba bin Nafi' when he was in Qayrawan. This is from the great tabi'een. He called to the animals in the forest. He said, "Ayyuhal hayawanat, nahnu min ummati Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, nahtaju ila al-khashab. Farhalu anna jazakumullah khaira." He spoke to the animals and said, we're from the ummah of the Prophet ﷺ, and we need you to leave because we need the wood from the forest. They said for 3 days they saw the animals leaving and making hijrah. And Muawiyah, when he heard that, he wanted to hear it. We know that Abu Ala al-Hadrami, he rode his horse on the water and told this is a sahih karama of the Sahaba. And he said it, and that happened. Because that's one of the karamat of the people of Mujahada. They can yamshi ala al-ma' wa yatiru fil hawa. These are karamat. And we believe, wathbitan lil awliya al-karama, wa man nafaha fambidan kalama. Imam al-Laqani says, make firm your resolve to believe in the karamat of the awliya, and whoever rejects them, reject him. People, and it's amazing now, people don't want to believe in karamat. They say, oh, khuza'balat, khurafat. And then, they basically undermine the whole religion. If you don't believe in karamat, then what is the religion? It's a karama. The whole thing is a mu'jiza. The Quran is a mu'jiza. Right? Really. No, there's karamat are real. So, but these Sahaba, they had karamat, the Tabi'een had karamat. One of the cows came out and spoke to the Sahaba. And وَدَلَّتْهُمْ Safina, the Mawla of the Prophet ﷺ, in a sound tradition of him, his غَرِقَتْ سَفِينَتُهُ, his boat sunk, and he was on khashab, just on a piece of wood, and it took him to a place, and he didn't know where he was, and a lion came out. A lion. And Mawla said, Ya Asad, Ana Safinatu Mawla Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He said, I'm Safina, the servant of the Messenger of Allah. And he said, جاء الأسد وطأطأ رأسه وهمهم ودلني على الطريق ثم همهم كأنه يودعني وانصرف. Safina said, he came up to me and he made some noises and then he nudged me and showed me the road, and then he said he made noises as if he was saying goodbye, and he just left him. I believe in it. I don't have any problem with that. And I'll tell you something, this is the truth. If you believe in karamat, you will see karamat. If you don't believe in karamat, you won't see karamat. Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you believe in karamat, you will see karamat. But if you don't believe in karamat, you will not see karamat. Enough said. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.